So, yeah, it's more shoujo time. But before all of that, please like, comment, and subscribe. That would be much appreciated. So, anyway, on to the greatness of shoujo. I could tell you about Sailor Moon. I could talk to you about the greatness of Nana, which a video is coming up soon. I don't know why it's taking me so long. I can also tell you about some of the other shoujo bangers I've watched in my life, but I always have one shoujo being watched pretty much every month that I'm spending a lot of time with. One thing I like about shoujo is it's given time to cook. And one such shoujo that I'm watching has been given a lot of time, and I just finished its first season. So, what can I say about chihayafuru? I probably mispronounced the hell out of that. You know how it is. Come on. This is a fun anime. A fun anime because, one, it has something I really enjoy about anime. It has something I am completely uninterested in, but I'm interested in the character's interest, and I'm having fun seeing the competition, the strategy, and a lot of the things that go into playing this game. And before I get started, chihayafuru is 25 episodes. I'm going to put the author and illustrator up. This anime surprised me with its level of depth. I thought it was just going to be a school romance that became so much more. It's drama, it's sports, and it's inventive, it's exciting, and it feels as though this anime went under the radar. Maybe I just wasn't aware of it, and I kind of pay attention to shoujo. I see things that are going around. I'm not completely unknown to shoujo outside of like Fruits Basket and all this other stuff, but why has no one talked to me about this? Why did I miss this anime? I don't know. It's probably about the marketing of like shoujo and how it's a very underfunded genre, and it definitely deserves more attention, and you should give a lot of shoujo your time and attention because there's some great stories just waiting to be animated and showcased and given the time of day, the same way Fruits Basket and many other anime were given the time. Now, outside of that soapbox, our main character is Chihaya Ayase. She is a beautiful girl who is quirky with a lot of personality, and she's passionate, obsessive, and very firm in her sense of justice that brings her to find friends, stand up for another person who ends up inspiring her to play Karuta. And let me just tell you, I did not understand this game fully. I understood that you read out poems and then you go to the right card quicker than the opponent. That's just like a very dumbed down explanation, which explains the game, but there's more to it. There's more understanding, there's more nuance, and there's more skill associated with it. And basically, our anime is a group of characters, our main character, starting a Karuta club because she wants to be the queen of Karuta. And that is my favorite ethos in anime, is literally, I want to be the best at something, and let's watch this journey. Let's deal with life in the mix of that. Let's deal with the pitfalls of competition, the nervousness, all these different things that comes with competition. And if you've ever competed in anything, you have dealt with these feelings, these moments, these challenges, and you either got around them or you learned how to deal with them or someone helped you out. And I enjoy that about Japanese manga. They do competition so wonderfully. Like, it feels as though I'm a part of it and feeling it. And I even was like, yo, I would totally play Karuta. Because when you think about it, there is something so intrinsic to human beings that you cannot avoid. And basically, that's playing games, card games, board games, games are a part of humanity the same way scratching your balls is a part of being an animal. These things matter and are a part of the world, and karuta is a part of Japanese society. But I started looking it up. It actually looks kind of fire. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's cool. A mix of poetry, the whole like structure of it, the respect, all these different things. They're all pretty cool when you just look at it from the outside looking. I would totally watch it. I'm not gonna lie. As someone who's not particularly into sports but loves watching people be good at things or do things that I'm not good at, I will watch anybody be good at something generally. So with all that being said, this anime is about a bunch of high schoolers who are literally like living their life through a card game and experiencing their youth going towards something. The anime is filled with a bit of romance, love triangles, pressures from parents. There's all sorts of different things that's jammed into this anime that makes it intriguing and honestly a little heartbreaking because a lot of moments happen, there's losses. Our characters have to grow from each moment. They also have to go up against people that are ready and more experienced, and they have to learn. And sometimes they don't learn. The anime is filled with characters like Aruta. I'm mispronouncing his name, so I'm just gonna put that up. He literally lost someone very important that introduced him to Karuta, and he stopped playing. And that changes this anime because Chihaya is the person that really loves Karuta simply because she was introduced to it by him and took it by storm. This anime showcases a lot of depth. Our characters actually have personalities and actually deal with harsh feelings. This anime is very sincere. There's a lot of moments with our characters where we recognize that you would feel that way experiencing some of these things. You would feel discouraged when you're losing, and they take time to get past these moments. There's also these awkward moments where our characters have to reconcile, but there's a little pause there. It feels as though we're watching real characters, and that's one thing that like I love about shoujo is very often it's not just characters dialed up to one personality trait. They actually have to adhere to their feelings, the thoughts that real people actually have to deal with, and that sincerity is lost in anime very often. It feels as though emotions don't really make the awkward moments, the uncomfortable moments, and in chihayafuru that exists. And also the beauty of the card game, we learn about it, we appreciate it, we even view it through different lenses depending on which episode we're watching, and it's incredibly endearing. It's also funny to see the opponents that we face and see their personality and how it comes out through the game. There's something really enjoyable as someone who like played sports and enjoyed that experience is how you grow more into yourself, the more comfortable you become with performing in the sport, playing the sport. Like, it was always so fun to me watching how people changed over time after they got their first year in JV, their second year in varsity, all these different things. Their personality developed. They became more of who they were. And in sports, very often in Japanese culture, they showcase that magnificently. And that's why we love Haikyuu. That's why we love so many different sports anime, Slam Dunk. Chihayafuru is a part of that illustrious role that Japanese anime has when it comes to talking about and giving sports the space to showcase. The best thing about sports is it builds and constructs characters, and we have fully formed human beings around the scope of a game that they love.
ありがとうございました。6枚差。
And that's one of the best things about chihayafuru. So if you haven't watched it, if you never heard of it, it has a lot of episodes. So it's definitely worth your time if you want something to watch and grow and have a wonderful experience watching. So I definitely give this anime a 5 out of 5. You know, we love shoujo around here, and this anime is definitely worth your time. I'll probably watch next season by like next month. Anyway, peace, check your hairdos, take care. I hope you have air conditioning, and be well. Also, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for making it to the end of the video, and I appreciate you. Bye.